Hello. Thank you all for coming to this meeting today. I just want to say congratulations on joining the 5.0 PR company. As you all know, I'm the founder, Mark Johnson, of the 5.0 PR company, and I just wanted to go over with you guys the values of our company. The value of our company is the customer is number one. Well, everything we do, everything that operates here, all the people, all the connections, all the networking we do, comes back to the customer. That is number one and what we strive to succeed in. I just wanted to say that so you guys know, and that's on your mind throughout the rest of this meeting. I want to pass it on to my HR rep.
My name is Samantha Williams, and I'm the head of the HR department here. And I just wanted to let you guys know that you can come to me with any questions or concerns, comments, anything that you feel needs to be addressed within the company at any time during our business hours. If something occurs not in business hours, feel free to shoot me an email, and I'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. I also wanted to mention that after a 30-day period, there will be kind of a quiz on our employee handbook, which is what you have in front of you. And that's going to be essentially things like our mission statement, what our company goals are, relationship policy, really kind of simple stuff like that, but stuff that everyone needs to be aware of just so it just flows well. I wanted to call a special attention to section 3B, if you guys could flip to that real quick. And this section discusses professionalism of relationships in the workplace, because we've had some issues with that in the past, and I'd just like to make it known to everyone that there are to be no unprofessional romances within the workplace. The only time where there's an exception to this rule is if there's a pre-existing relationship prior to you being hired. So any new relationships are not allowed other than obvious friendships and co-worker relationships. I just kind of wondered if anybody had any questions, concerns, comments. Feel free to ask right now. Yes?
How many sick days are we allowed?
You're allowed 3 paid sick days and 2 unpaid a year.
I have one.
Mm-hmm.
Can you go over the benefits that we'll be receiving concerning insurance and any medical benefits?
Okay, your benefits will increase with the amount of time that you're in the company. So within the first year, you don't really have a lot of benefits other than the fact that you're allowed those 3 sick days that are paid and the 2 that aren't. The longer you spend here, the more benefits you acquire. So after your first full year, you'll have a meeting with him, and you're going to be discussing like kind of where you plan to go within the company, and if you move on to a different position that's not your entry position, then you acquire different benefits with those positions. Usually we do health insurance for most of our positions, and then after around 5 years we give you a dental plan and kind of go from there, eye plan, things like that. You can essentially tailor it to what you believe you need.
Okay.
Yes?
What would to happen if you do have a romance after being hired in the workplace?
Well, that's really frowned upon in our establishment because we feel that it really interferes with work performance. But if that does occur, then it really, unfortunately, we usually tend to terminate one or both parties in the situation just because we feel that it doesn't represent our company well.
Okay.
Are there any other questions? No. All right, well, I just wanted to congratulate you again, and thanks so much for
Thank
choosing
you.
us.
So what is that rule about no unethical romances in the workplace? Psh, rules are meant to be broken. I think I'm kind of eyeing the boss or the founder, Mark. I think he dresses well. I think he's pretty handsome. I wonder where that would go.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Just looking at the employee handbook.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Inappropriate relationships in the workplace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So what have you learned so far?
I mean, I don't really follow rules. So it's okay. It doesn't matter.
Rules are good. But
Rules are meant to be broken.
yes, they are.
Okay, let me tell you, something is definitely going on between Hannah and the boss. And let me tell you about these health benefits. 5 years. I got 3 kids.
In all my years of running this company, I have never seen anybody like Hannah Diaz. Oh my God. When we were going over that handbook, I could not contain myself. I almost pounced on the table. I need to calm myself because, as Amanda Williams said, that both parties could be fired. How am I going to be fired from my own company? I have to relax. That Spanish persuasion has to get out of me. It's my weakness. I'm already saying too much. Turn that camera off.